Good afternoon. See the stop sign? See the grill? See the stop sign? Yeah. We posting signs up at City Hall. March 3rd is my anniversary. 40 years a slave. I've been a slave in America for 40 years because I wanted to end the war on drugs. Scott Schellenberger, Greg Bernstein, Michael Waller knowingly lied to the grand jury and presented false evidence to the grand jury. So in 2026, I want exoneration of the Supreme Court. And that's what I'm looking for. No justice, no peace. Y'all running for office, so I'm gonna take y'all signs and I made them mine. All the signs I done got over the years are all mine. And I'm gonna use them for for the messages I need to tell. The messages. Do blacks have rights in which white America respects? Racism don't work without black cooperation. Corey McCray been silent on this since he was Delegate McCray. Jill P. Carter as well. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. Everybody can eat at my table. This is the grill that feeds Baltimore. All right, this is the grill that feeds Baltimore. So I'm gonna use your signs and I'm gonna make them mine. You feel me? I took your signs and I made them mine. Karson Kemenets came over here. I gave him a conversation and I gave him a tour of the house. So he know what this is all about. That's Sam Cunningham. And that's my mother. And Sam know my mother, Sam know my family. These are signs, and over the last 30, 40 years, our representatives ain't been representing us. They've been protecting white supremacy. So Governor Westmore, it's on you, kid. Like I said, signs, everywhere signs. I took your signs and I made them mine. That's Governor Westmore. You just filed for your candidacy. So it's gonna be you and me, kid, for the next 4 years. Do your job or lose your job. That's the state of Maryland. And that's a citation from Governor Hogan. Governor Hogan gave me that. All right, you see that? That's 2007, to whom it may concern. That's Senator Kelly and his wife, all right? Like I said, I was making a movie. That's the Democratic Party, the Republican Party, and that's Shorty. It's a program, self-help organization for the redevelopment and re-education of the young. I gave you the program, and you kidnapped me from my family. You feel me? It's art and activism. That's city paper. Make my funk the P-Funk. I want my funk uncut. I want the bomb. I want the P-Funk. I want my funk uncut. That's George Clinton and Shorty. Like I said, I'm a whistleblower on the courts and the corruption in the courts. That's Lake County Sheriff's Department. Yeah, that's me. And that's the evidence that I gave Baltimore County about Lake County, Illinois. And she knew all about it. Elijah Cummings said investigate. I ain't had that investigation yet. And right here, that's the United States Department of Justice. That's February 2019. U.S. Department of Justice. I am writing you in reference to Dwayne Shorty Davis. That's Johnny Oleski. That's Greg Bernstein. You feel me? Shit's starting to show you what I'm doing now, right? You know who he is. He ain't here no more, all right? These are the supporters of Shorties, all right? And like I said, it was about your prison industry. And that's Mark Clark and the Big Fat Morning Show when they came to town. Nelly's coming out party. These is your elected officials. You feel me? Legislative Black Caucus. Racism don't work without black cooperation. 92Q, yeah, 92Q been protecting this shit. And here are your elected officials. You feel me? That's me, 1402 Lochner, 2009. That's Dutch, that's Mikulski, and that's Cardens. And that's Governor Westmore. That's Dwayne G. Davis, 2018. That's U.S. District Court, Judge Bennett, Baltimore City Dissent Decree. And it's all right here. And Governor Hogan got it. Bobby Zirkin got it from the Judiciary Committee. You feel me? Y'all had this. 2022. You feel me? So Governor Westmore, 2026, I want exoneration of the Supreme Court. Respectfully submitted. Political prisoner, N62528. That's my Department of Justice ID number. That's the toilet. That's Elijah Cummings' office, 2015. That's Mosby's office. That's Mosby's office. See the big picture, Governor Westmore? Kaylin Young put in my paperwork for exoneration. Stephanie Smith won't see me, won't talk to me, and she's in my district. She talked to Gretchen, but won't open your mouth about me. And I got plenty of pictures for a long, long time. Like I said, I was making a movie about y'all and how y'all represent us. And the money behind mass incarceration, the Democratic Party, you feel me? That's my prison ID number. And that's Governor Westmore. I'm looking for exoneration of the Supreme Court. And I put my paperwork in on February the 2nd, 2011. So this is going to be on the walls of City Hall. Waizi and Fumi said investigate. I'm still waiting. That's Johnny Oleski. And this is the property you stole from me. Right here. Right here. Additional resources. All right. That's Delegate GOP Carter. And that's the March to Selma. And like I said, you locked me up and took me from my family. Right here. November 2023. House Judiciary Committee. For more information about Mr. Davis, he can be found on Facebook. And you can find me on Facebook. I'm potty training politicians. People pay attention to dumbass shit. That's Ivan Bates. That's David Robinson. And it's the art of getting money. The money behind mass incarceration. I'm still Shorty. I'm still standing. And we talking about your prison industry. We talking about your prison industry. So GOP Carter, let's talk about it. Ampry, GOP Carter, Mabin, Andrew. Yeah, it's all right here. Spring Grove Medical Center, consent to be videotaped. Linda Dodge, parole and probation. Chief Justice Mary Barbera. We talking about mass incarceration in your prison industry. I can't be a father to my child locked up, and I can't raise my kids dead. I'm the cook in Baltimore. Ask Ted.